So now the good stuff. My mantra for this year is setting yourselves apart. What does that mean? It means differentiate. When last year we talked about your SWOT analysis, and I know everybody went home and did a SWOT analysis to figure out what you were good at, because we're going to quiz you on it later. That's why I have the cameras here. So now what do you do with that information? Now when you're out there, now that you know what you do best, how do you focus on that to differentiate? Why must we differentiate? What does that mean? What does differentiate mean? Everybody, all our salespeople always says, gosh, it's hard in our new market. We're in a new market. Nobody knows our name. We have no brand recognition. Nobody knows our name. Knowing your name only gets you in the door. It doesn't make a sale. Obviously, it helps and it's good, but at the end of the day, it's not what gets a sale. I looked at the product versus service buying process. And if I'm buying a product, name recognition is a little more important. But buying a product is a very rational and linear process. When you're buying a car, you know, I either want this many gallons per mile or miles per gallon, unless you're in Texas and drive a big truck, then we count it in gallons per mile. Or what color, what price range, how many seats. It's a linear, logical process. We sell intangibles. We sell an intangible service that's a little bit harder than that. What we sell is an emotional sale. It's an emotional process. And there's two main things that we've looked at that make up that. It's a two-step. One's qualification of are you qualified to do my payroll? And the other is trust assessment. Do I trust that you're going to be able to do what you say? Because what your clients are looking at is the value of, okay, the expected benefits that you're saying that you're going to provide to them times the reality of, do they really think they're going to get those benefits minus the cost? And that's the hardest part in our business, is that confidence they'll get them. That's where we show, which is not price. It's not anything. It's differentiating yourself. It's showing how you're different so they can trust you. So, to sell, you must either differentiate or innovate. You can do either one by service, by you have just outstanding, the best service in the world. I know most of you do. That's obviously you need that, and that's great, but that's tougher to sell on because it's harder to prove. Everybody says I have better service. I mean, I say that all the time, we have better service, and the client says, prove it. How do you prove it? That's a tough one. Again, it's one you need, but it's tougher to do by product. That's the easy one. It's like demoing a car. They can test drive it. They can see it. It's tangible. They can look at the screen. They can click the button. They can look at the report. They can actually see it and touch something and feel something. So now that's as tangible as we get in our industry. Or by perception. Obviously, if you have a great name in your town and things like that, you can innovate or differentiate by that. But again, that's an intangible, and that's hard. So of those top three, product's the easiest one. If you don't do one of those three, what are you going to differentiate with? Differentiate with price. If you don't differentiate up front with the first three, you're going to have to lower your price. And boy, do I hate that. Who in here is lower than their competition? Raise your hand. Okay, good. I was figuring everybody would raise their hand. That's great. That's great because you shouldn't be. You have better service. You have better products. Selling it less is not doing yourself justice. So it's tough. It's tough to think that way, to stick to your guns and stick to your prices. But that's real important. So now, well, gosh, Gerald, you're talking about all this differentiation. What does that really mean? How do I differentiate? We provide you, and that's I think one of the luxuries of us having a payroll company is because when I'm coming up with features, one of the things that we're thinking of is, okay, can I twist a little just to be different? I want to use it to differentiate. Because so you'll go through, and as you're peeling away the layers of some of our products, there's a lot of features that we give you to set yourselves apart. Do you focus on them? Have you learned what makes us different, our systems, and focus on those in a sales presentation? Do you use them in every sales opportunity? If you don't, and you're just selling checks, what I call checks and registers, then really, again, you're back to differentiating on price. If you don't focus on some of the advanced stuff, some of the things that make us different, then you're going to be stuck to checks and registers and be on price. And the other one is find clients that want what you differentiate. Not everybody's a good fit. There are so many clients, there's so many businesses out there. We don't have to be the fit for every client. Find the ones that want how you differentiate. Because, boy, that's the easier sale. That's the one I can close. Many of you do. We all want to do it better. So that's our goal. So you're telling me, okay, well, how do I differentiate? What do you really mean? What things can I differentiate with? Okay? Obviously, first on the list is we're the only one with a true single payroll and HR. And tomorrow in our selling HR session, you'll learn why that's so important to say a true single product. We're the only buddy in the industry that offers an ERM. I know everybody knows what an ERM is because they sat in the demos and our webinars that we've had. Our employee relationship manager. We're the only one in our industry that has anything like that. We're the only one in our industry that offers a complete document management system to your clients. They can get date-driven events, scheduling raises, scheduling position changes. We have the most powerful online report writer. Thin client technology, the way we distribute our products online, when we're in a browser, there's not a single product out there that can have as rich of a report writer as we can provide. We're the only one out there that has the power of Crystal Reports online, gives them access to everything. We're the only one that provides a true intranet portal to your clients. Your client can sign up with your service and have a site that their employees can get paychecks, they can share documents, they can give them notes, do reviews, they can do tasks. So through Platinum HR, I can schedule a task for one of my employees, and they can go online and see what tasks that they have open right now. Okay, that's out of the realm of really payroll, but it's in HR, and we're the only one that has that, and that's a differentiator. We've really focused on strategic HR, and you'll hear that term a lot and learn what that is, like performance management and recruitment management. What I call strategic HR, we have tactical or administrative versus strategic. Tactical and administrative is compliance, the things I have to do. The reports, the OSHA, the things I have to do. Strategic HR is getting more out of my HR, getting better performance out of my employees, hiring better. So to me, strategic is the positive HR. It's the things moving me forward, not keeping me at par. We have unlimited paperless flexibility. So for those of you that you have clients doing split deliveries and going deliveries here and going deliveries there, clients are spending $100 per payroll sometimes on delivering to all these different locations, go to them and say, with your paperless, you can pick and choose what report goes to which people. Do they want it emailed? Do they want it posted to the web? You can create a custom report in your report writer and schedule it to be emailed. No one has that. No one has that in our industry. Do you focus on it? We have an integrated online client CRM. So when your clients log into Platinum HR, they can, hopefully everybody here uses the CRM for your payroll specialist for your customer service. Well, they can go online and submit a ticket. They can view the status of their existing tickets. It's one more channel of customer service that other people don't have. It has a built-in great HR online resource, which is HR AnswerLink. If you're not focusing, if you're not demoing HR AnswerLink in every sale, I mean, that product is, for its price, it's amazing. It opens more doors for us. Electronic ACH deductions, child supports, things like that. Clients are wanting these. It's less administrative. Do you focus on custom report integration? They can go on and build a report, or you can build a report that gets sent to them with every payroll. We had a client that we built a commission statement that got sent to every employee via email with payroll. They went in and entered their sales. It was a home builder, and they had all commission sales reps. And they entered, as a memo, they entered the dollar value of the sales, and they entered the commission. So we could create from that data a commission statement for them. And so every payroll, they got a commission statement with their online on their employee self-service. That's pretty cool. No one else can do that. You can do that. We have great, simple, and cost-effective time and labor. So it's not just for the large companies that want to spend a lot of money on scheduling and fancy stuff. We have clients with 4 employees on Swipe Clock. Everybody needs it in this market. Everybody should be controlling their overtime and things like that. That's a great way to go in and lead with time and attendance when you're doing a sale. Differentiate with that to get the payroll. We have a great, powerful, and robust time and labor through labor strategy that we're integrating with. We have paperless quarter ends. Again, you're saving, at ADP and Paychex, there's a quarter end fee and there's a quarter end delivery fee automatically. Eliminate that. We also have better benefit options through your partners, through all the partners and vendors we have here for 401k and workers' comp and our voluntary and wellness and things like that. You need to be offering these things. So these are just to name a few. Which ones do you use actively? That's the goal. How do you use some of these to differentiate yourself? Maybe you have others that we didn't even list. This was just hopefully I could have gone on forever. But make sure you have some of these. So here's your call to action for this week. If you don't actively use these features in every sales process to differentiate yourself with your company, then this week, find that feature. Find that one thing, 1 or 2 things that you're going to go home, and now every prospect that you talk to, when you're going through your steps of the sale, that you can differentiate. So obviously you're going to differentiate by service, tell them you have better service. Check, good, got that. You're going to differentiate by product, which is going to back up what you've said. Now you don't have to differentiate on price. And you're going to get the sale. And if you're still not sure, ask others. Ask other people, what are they differentiating with? What do they like? What features are they using? Thank you all very much.